What is an index in SQL? An index is like the index in a book. It helps you find information quickly. In SQL, an index improves the speed of data retrieval operations on a table by providing quick access to rows. Imagine you're at a library. To find a book, you use the card catalog, which lists books by title, author, and subject. This catalog is like an index in SQL. Instead of scanning every book in the library, you look up the title in the catalog, which points you directly to the book's location. Create index IDX_title on book's title. What is a composite key? A composite key is a primary key composed of multiple columns that together uniquely identify a record in a table. Think of a university enrollment system. A single student can enroll in multiple courses, and each course can have multiple students. To uniquely identify each enrollment, you need both the student ID and the course ID. Together, they form a composite key, ensuring that each enrollment record is unique. What is a join in SQL? A join clause is used to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column between them. Imagine a retail store with two lists, one for customers and one for orders. To see what each customer ordered, you need to combine these lists. A join operation links each customer to their corresponding orders based on a common piece of information, such as a customer ID. What are the types of joins in SQL? The types include inner join, left join, right join, and full join. Each returns different sets of data based on table relationships. Inner join, like a Venn diagram's overlapping section. If you have a guest list and a list of people who RSVP'd, an inner join shows who both are invited and RSVP'd. Left join, like sending invitations and then noting who responded. You start with your full guest list and add RSVP responses, even if some didn't respond. Null. Right join, similar to a left join but starting with the RSVP list and adding in who was invited. Full join, combining both guest list and RSVP responses, including those who didn't match either list. What is an inner join? Inner join returns only the rows that have matching values in both tables. You have a list of employees and a list of projects. An inner join between employees and projects will show only the employees who are assigned to projects. What is a left join? Left join returns all rows from the left table and the matched rows from the right table. If no match, null values are returned for columns from the right table. If you have a list of all employees, left table, and a list of those currently working on a project, right table, a left join will show all employees, including those not currently assigned to any project, with null for project details. What is a right join? Right join returns all rows from the right table and the matched rows from the left table. If no match, null values are returned for columns from the left table. Suppose you have a list of projects, right table, and a list of employees, left table. A right join shows all projects, including those with no employees assigned, with null for employee details. What is a full join? Full join returns all rows when there is a match in either left or right table. Rows without a match in the other table will show nulls for the missing columns. Combining a list of all employees and all projects, a full join will show all employees and all projects, including employees without projects and projects without assigned employees. What is a cross join? Cross join returns the Cartesian product of two tables, meaning it combines all rows from the first table with all rows from the second table. Imagine you have a list of shirts and a list of pants. A cross join would pair each shirt with every pair of pants, showing all possible outfit combinations. What is a self-join? Self-join is a join where the table is joined with itself. Consider a company's employee hierarchy. To find a manager's subordinates, you can join the employee table with itself, matching employees to their managers within the same table. What is a union in SQL? Union combines the result sets of two or more select statements. Each select statement within union must have the same number of columns in the result sets. If you have two lists, one of current students and one of alumni, a union will combine both lists into a single list of all students, both current and past. What is a union all? Union all combines the result sets of two or more select statements, including duplicates. Each select statement must have the same number of columns in the result sets. Similar to union, but if a student is both a current student and an alumnus, e.g. a returning student, they will appear twice in the combined list. What is a primary key constraint? A primary key constraint uniquely identifies each record in a table. There can be only one primary key constraint per table. In a school's database, each student has a unique student ID that distinguishes them from others. This student ID is the primary key. What is a unique key constraint? A unique key constraint ensures that all values in a column, or a set of columns, are unique across the table. In a company, each employee might have a unique email address. The unique key constraint ensures no two employees can share the same email address. What is a foreign key constraint? A foreign key constraint links two tables together. It ensures that the value in one table matches values in another table. In an online store, each order might reference a customer. The customer ID in the orders table is a foreign key that links each order to a customer in the customers table. What is a check constraint? A check constraint ensures that all values in a column satisfy a specific condition. In a job application system, you might have a check constraint to ensure that the applicant's age is greater than or equal to 18. Create table applicants. Applicant ID int, age int, check age greater than equals 18. What is a not null constraint? A not null constraint ensures that a column cannot have a null value. In a contact database, the phone number field may have a not null constraint to ensure that every contact has a phone number. What is a default constraint? A default constraint sets a default value for a column if no value is specified when inserting a new record. In a product inventory system, you might have a default value of 0 for the stock quantity to ensure that new products start with a stock of 0 if no quantity is specified. What is a clustered index? A clustered index sorts and stores the data rows in the table based on the index key. There can be only one clustered index per table. Think of a dictionary. The words are stored in alphabetical order, which is similar to how a clustered index organizes data in a table based on a key, like a primary key. What is a non-clustered index? A non-clustered index creates a separate structure from the data rows, with pointers back to the original data. Multiple non-clustered indexes can exist per table. Imagine a cookbook with an index of recipes at the back. The index lists recipes by category and page number, which points you to the actual recipe in the book. This is how a non-clustered index works. Create index IDX_author on books author. What is a transaction in SQL? A transaction is a sequence of SQL statements that are executed as a single unit of work. Transactions are used to ensure data integrity. Consider transferring money between bank accounts. The transaction involves debiting one account and crediting another. Both actions must succeed or fail together to ensure no money is lost or created by mistake. Begin transaction. Update account set balance equals balance 100 where account ID equals 1. Update account set balance equals balance plus 100 where account ID equals 2. Commit. What is ACID in databases? ACID stands for atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. These properties ensure reliable processing of database transactions. When booking a flight online, ACID properties ensure that the booking is fully completed. Atomicity. The booking follows the airline's rules. Consistency. Each booking is processed separately without interference. Isolation. Once confirmed, the booking remains even if the system crashes. Durability. For example, SQL code doesn't directly demonstrate ACID properties, but transactions using SQL support them. Begin transaction. Atomicity and consistency ensured by business rules in SQL statements. Isolation managed by the database system. Durability ensured by commit update flight set seats available equals seats available 1 where flight ID equals 1. Insert into bookings. Customer ID, flight ID values 1. Commit. What is the difference between delete and truncate? Delete removes rows one at a time and can be rolled back. Truncate removes all rows from a table without logging individual row deletions and cannot be rolled back. Deleting specific emails from your inbox versus emptying the trash folder completely. Delete is like selecting specific emails to delete, while truncate is like emptying the entire trash bin at once. Delete. Delete from emails where email ID equals 1. Truncate. Truncate table emails.